Hello, Owl Pals. This is Big Al. Welcome to Big Al Presents my review of Knock at the Cabin, the new M. Night Shyamalan film in theaters. Now I have seen it and wanted to share my thoughts on it. But of course, before I do so, caution, spoilers ahead. If you don't want to know anything about this film, you might want to come back later. With that out of the way, Knock at the Cabin. Andrew and Eric, with their adopted daughter Wen, are vacationing in a cabin in rural Pennsylvania when four strangers invade and begin holding them hostage. The strangers begin to assert that one of the family must choose to die in order to avert the catastrophic visions each of the four have experienced. Are these strangers deluded cult members, or are they harbingers of the apocalypse? Directed by M. Night Shyamalan, Knock at the Cabin is a gripping though flawed thriller. The film bears all the hallmarks of Shyamalan's directing style, beautifully filmed with the camera angles and framing that serves to bring the viewer into the story rather than just being an observer. And it has a haunting musical score that perfectly enhances the darker nature of the story. The acting is the strongest aspect of the film, with fantastic performances by the entire cast. Jonathan Groff as Eric and Ben Aldridge as Andrew are convincing as the loving couple, and both men give powerful performances, with Groff personifying his character's quieter, nurturing nature, and Aldridge embodying Andrew's inner anger and disappointment with life. Each actor plays to their strengths. Kristen Q as Wen gives a delightful performance for someone so young. Her opening scene with Dave Bautista is both sweet and disturbing. And speaking of Dave Bautista, he is exceptional in his role as Leonard. He is able to convey the numerous emotions that are swirling inside his character. And you could tell he is a true believer and is determined to follow through, though generally amiable and kind while being equal parts scared and sad. In his biggest role yet, Dave Bautista has acquitted himself very well. This is his first starring role. Nikki Amuka Bird as Sabrina, Abby Quinn as Adrian, and Rupert Grint as Redmond. That's right, Rupert Grint from Harry Potter, are also extremely convincing, conveying the various emotions these strangers are experiencing. These are villains who are not inherently evil, but are tasked with difficult responsibility. They are sad and resigned. The performances and the atmosphere keep you mesmerized throughout the film, but once the film is over, you are left with too many open ends and nagging questions. This could have been a directing decision to increase viewers' discussions once seeing the film, but there's a sense that many story elements could have been addressed. Especially more backstory for the strangers would have been welcomed, a little more insight into their visions. M. Night Shyamalan is known for films with a twist. While this film is quite well made, there is no real twist. It is simply that the strangers were exactly who they said they were, and what they claimed would happen is what happened. There really is no surprise at the end. Whether this takes away from the viewer enjoyment will be for you to decide. But an M. Night Shyamalan film without a provocative twist seems wrong. His films should not have straightforward storytelling, and I do think it undermines the film a bit in the end, turning what could have been great into good. My rating, 3 stars. It's a good film. That is my review. It's good, but it just seemed to lack something at the end. That shock, that sense of surprise that usually comes with a Shyamalan film. It's not really there. It's exactly what everybody is claiming is happening. It's the apocalypse. So, it is a good film. If you are a big fan of M. Night Shyamalan, I think it's worth checking out. He is a good director stylistically, but sometimes, as we all know, the story does kind of let him down a little bit. I like the story here. I love the performances. Batista, Dave Batista, I think has come a long way, and I really liked him here. He is a likable guy, and in fact, the only person who's not likable in the whole film is Rupert Grint's character, but they do tell you why he is not a likable guy ultimately, though he's not really there that long. Uh, I like it. I could suggest it for the most part, but like I said, if you're looking for that big twist, it's not there. It's just pretty straightforward. And there's just seems to be some extra stuff I would like to know about the strangers, their previous thing. They allude to a little bit, but they leave a lot up in the air. Um, I guess for an M. Night Shyamalan film, it's you could really have a nice little discussion about it, I guess. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Like I said, good, not great. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, Big Al Presents, I really hope you do so. More reviews, rewatches, and rambles in weeks and months to come. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And share it out there for anybody you think might be wondering about this film. Like I said, but I do tell you there are a lot of spoilers in it, like I said. So be sure to warn your friends if you do pass it along. I hope that whatever you do watch, though, be it this film or whatever, I hope you enjoy it. That's what it's all about, finding something to experience and enjoy. Take care, everyone, and until next time, goodbye.